Welcome back to the channel, folks. So today I'm doing the second part of our lawn renovation. I previously scarified this, and I'll leave links in the description to the videos for that. I scarified it, and then on a separate video I used a manual aerator and went over it. And today I've already cut this, I scalped it down short, and I'm just run over it again with the scarifier. Not really to lift any thatch because there's not much left in it, but really to leave little furrows so that the seeds can settle into that and get a good hold of the soil so that they germinate well. That's the plan anyway. We'll see how that goes. So I'm going to run over the scarifier, 2 different angles, and then get some seed on it. I'm actually going to put some compost down first, and I'm going to rake it into the aeration holes that are there to fill them up. Then I'm going to put seed in, and then I'm going to put a layer of compost on it to cover the seed up. That's the general outline. Let's see how that goes. Enjoy the video, folks, and thanks for watching. And before I go any further, I'm going to give it a spray of vermiculite, give it a coating of vermiculite. It absorbs water and it can help break the clay down. Ideally I'd like to use the gypsum, but I couldn't get any short notice, so this is a substitute. Now this is actually a topsoil here that I'm applying, and the plan is not to cover the surface. The plan is to rake it down into the aeration holes. So yeah, I'm going to scatter it loosely, and then I spend quite a bit of time raking it in. The whole idea is to get some organic matter down into the base of the tine holes. Now the holes are about 4 inches deep. Now if I can get half an inch to an inch of topsoil down in there amongst that clay, that any organic material really is going to help in the breakdown of the clay surface, the clay ground, and that's what I'm looking at doing. So you can see I spend quite a bit of time raking this in. The bit down the fence side on the right that you can see is actually the worst because it doesn't get a lot of sun, and the seeds always struggle there. So I spend quite a lot, and it's also behind me there right now in that corner is the wettest corner. So I spend a good bit of time there ensuring a good amount into the aeration holes. Now the plan is, once it's all raked in, I'm then going to scatter some seed on it, and then I'm going to cover it with compost. And then I might actually look at putting another application of seed on top of that compost as well. But yeah, so get in the holes. Like I say, I'm not intending to fill them. That's not the object here. It's just to get some organic matter getting deeper into the clay to help break it down and hopefully eventually turn it into a decent soil. And now I'm going to get some seed down, give it a cover on the seed. This is a rye fescue mix. I'm actually considering dropping rye in future renovations on this lawn. You generally have to renovate every year if you're using rye. Whereas I'm looking at potentially a fescue bent mix moving forward. But we'll see how this goes and take it from there. Just doing it with a handheld spreader. It's not big enough to justify a melt really. The only problem with that is you get a little bit of seed going into the border down the back there. I'm not stressing about that. It's easy enough to pick out as it starts germinating and growing. Yeah, trying to give it as even a cover as possible without overdoing it. And now I've got some Jack's Magic here which I'm going to cover the seed with. So I'm going to scatter it as best I can in my hand, and then I'll rake it in and try and make it as even as I can. And like I say, I might actually give it another little sprinkling of seeds on top of that. But that helps give you some soil seed contact, and it also helps keep the birds off it feeding it. So as you can see, folks, I decided to give it another spreading the seeds over the top of the compost. Just for reassurance, really, there's enough. And then I merely walk that in. I don't bother raking it, I just walk it in so it's got good contact with the compost. Yeah, so let's see how this progresses. If it germinates, it gets a good watering in at the end. And yeah, thanks for watching, folks. It's much appreciated. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thank you.